All right, guys, Jacy and I are freaking psyched to have Başak Ylva joining us from Germany. She is with Dream Ocean. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Thank you very much. I'm so happy to meet you guys.
Oh,
I hope
awesome.
you're having a great day.
It's all our honor.
It is our honor. Yep.
Thank you very much for reaching out and supporting. And what time is it there, actually? Because it's Sunday. It's quite early.
11 o'clock.
11?
Yeah.
Oh, it's okay.
11 a.m. Yep.
Yep. All right. So, what's your influences? What got you into music?
Me, I think I started to sing really before talking because my father was singing in the National Radio Choir of Turkey, but he was completely not singing like a classical Western music, more like classical Turkish traditional music. And then he took me to the children choir when I was 6. So it started like that, but then I just went to normal school. I just studied maths and science, so I just didn't go to music education as early as I should do, actually. So I studied other things, but that's how it started, like from family. My both parents had great voices, actually. They both could sing very, very good.
Awesome. Awesome.
I guess they would still sing well if they would not smoke, but they're like non-stop smokers. That really killed their voice, unfortunately. I'm not smoking. That's why I hate smoking.
I got you.
Good.
I got you. Yeah, we don't like smoking. Yeah.
That's good.
Well, speaking of singing, you are an amazing singer, straight up.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely.
I don't know if you've seen our recent video yet, but I think you're one of the best singers in the genre right now.
Thanks a lot. Thank you. I really appreciate that so much.
Oh yeah,
absolutely.
And I've I got to be a fan for a minute, yeah, I mean, I really do. I think you're one of the best in the genre right now, and I'm loving the whole band.
Thank you very much.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
and I love the guitar solos too.
Yes, we have a very good guitarist, I must admit, but most of the arrangements are from our bass guitarist. At the moment, we have really, really good musicians in the band. Although we're not complete, unfortunately. Like, for example, we have a guest drummer, but he's very busy, so probably he will not be able to continue with Aaron Saver and Dream Ocean when the things start again. At the moment, he's supporting us. We are really happy about that. But probably we will have to look for someone else. And also the same for our keyboard station. Like, it is always
Hello.
Hey, what's up?
so hard. So this is Sebastian, our bass guitarist.
Nice to meet you, brother.
Hello.
Yeah, how's it going?
Welcome to the show.
Good. Thank you. How are you?
Oh, going great. Thank you.
So we are most of the time writing all the songs together and looking for the matching long-term musicians. But I really appreciate your compliments because this means the world to me, because just like I wanted to sing metal since I was a teenager, but first of all, when I started to sing symphonic metal, it was because of Nightwish.
Oh yeah.
And when I heard Tarja's voice and how she sings, of course, as a teenager, I started to imitate that and try to find the same voice with me. And just like it was coming. And lately, I even shared a video of that time. It sounds like a kitten, really, when you compare it to now. But I was convinced, obviously, so I can do that. But I just didn't want to go out without being educated, because I think it's a very big, it's a very hard scene, symphonic metal, because it needs a lot of musical knowledge and technical abilities. So I just wanted to first study and learn how to sing that good as Tarja Turunen. Yeah.
Whoa, you're an
Because
amazing
we were
singer.
talking about my singing before you arrived.
Oh, well, you're doing an excellent job.
Oh yeah,
I'm
Excellent.
really working so hard.
absolutely. I mean, that's awesome. And I'm going to put this out there. This man right here is a huge fan of you guys. I'm telling you this right now.
Oh yeah, I am.
He's a huge fan. I mean, you guys
Thank
are
you.
awesome, but yeah, he's a huge fan. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, I mean, I think I've known about y'all for about a month now, and like I've kept
He is.
y'all's album on repeat, and I'm
I mean-
like, this is good stuff,
Yeah. He was
Thank
psyched. Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
Yep, absolutely, man. Well, brother, dude, I mean, what's your influences, man?
My influences. I mean, I'm doing already a broad variety. I think what are my influences when it comes to Dream Ocean music? Of course, Nightwish. I was 13, 14 or something when my older sister back then played Wishmaster, which like was unheard for me. Of like I came from a classic. The whole family came from a classical background. Like started to play violin when I was 5 years old, and my mother's a pianist. My father plays the church organ, and then like Nightwish blew my mind. Like I mean, I later got corrected, but I was like, how can you then came Rhapsody of Fire, like back then only Rhapsody. How can you play that fast? It was unbelievable for me, and got hooked up ever since. And of course, that was like a very, very easy transition from classical to symphonic metal. But over the time, a lot of influences came in. Like I learned about Dream Theater quite early back then. Like The Awake is still one of my top 5 albums.
And he has a progressive metal band.
Yeah, so I also because of this, like I in fact started then.
Also very symphonic, by the way.
Yeah, my progressive metal band Pantaleon was in fact my first project that I've been working on ever since.
And that's how I found him, because
Exactly.
of Pantaleon.
Yeah.
It's a great music. You should check it out.
Okay,
Sweet.
thank you.
Oh yeah, we definitely will. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we will.
And then what else came? Then I started to study jazz bass, and so I'm having an open mind, and like now in the new album there are also a lot of electronical music influences. So it's hard to pin down on something. I think I just like keep my mind open and put them all together in this big kettle that becomes then Dream Ocean.
Yeah.
Nice.
Wow.
Because
Nice.
Dream Ocean is huge. It's like endless possibilities.
Yeah, who
Yes.
knows?
Yep.
Next album will be Lounge. Who knows?
When is it coming out?
Huh?
The album.
Yeah, yes, sir.
24th of September.
24th of September.
Oh, okay.
Sweet,
Awesome.
sweet,
We got
But
sweet.
you're gonna love it because it has like electronic elements. It has like black metalish songs. It has like power metal elements and even hip hop elements. Like you will hear, should I say?
Trap.
Like, okay.
Oh, okay, I got it.
We'll hear trap in our song, which is actually sounding like black metal. We did great album. We're very proud, but like we were actually planning to release this album in 2020. And then Corona gave us more time to think once more everything through and improve. So if we would release it in 2020, it would not be so marvelous, I would say.
I got you.
I think, I mean, we took our time, like, because it was given to us. Like, we tried to take the best out of a crisis.
Like a couple of months, we just lay down on couch and just watch Netflix, and then we realized the situation will take even longer. So we said like, okay, then let's use this time to improve the album even more, something better.
Awesome.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be sweet.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, it's good that when people make the best out of this,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Absolutely.
I mean, you don't have to. For some people, it became a pressure point that now we have free time, we have to improve ourselves, we have to do something even better. But also for some people, it was good just to do nothing and exist, and whatever is best for you. And for us, sometimes we just really didn't do something, and sometimes we just worked on the album, especially because he's doing the orchestration.
I got you. Oh, heck yeah, yeah. All right, so I gotta say this. You guys are in Germany, all right?
Yes.
Do you guys go to Wacken as a fan? You know?
I haven't been to.
No? Okay, that's okay.
I went 4 times in a row between 2008 and 2011.
Uh-huh.
And afterwards, I didn't. I would like to say because I went all too commercial for me. No, I in fact enjoyed this. Like it was like a big carnival in the end with a wrestling tent and a middle age, like medieval market and everything. I like that. It just
Because you started to adulting.
Exactly. I became just like too mature for that stuff. No, never. Sorry, but if you go there, it's a big playground for everybody, and then everybody's showing you the horns.
Mud.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it's like for 1 week, like turn off your mind and just enjoy your time. But it happened like then for 2 or 3 years afterwards. I was hung up in my studies and in projects, and then we're like 2015, 2016, and then slowly it became that I actually had to do music in this time because we were going on projects with the band, but also with other stuff that I'm doing. We went to it didn't happen. I used to go there and I loved it there, and I wish next time I would go there I would play there. If this happens, I still will spend the rest of the time there partying.
I'm also
Definitely.
waiting for my first time to be on the stage. That's why I didn't go there.
I got you.
Okay.
I got you.
You've never been there? You've never been to or any European festival?
We have not. No.
No.
We'd love it. Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know whether there's a difference between European and American festivals, but
Well,
you're very welcome to come here to.
But we would love to come there because, as I check Spotify, most of our listeners are from United States. So
Wow. Really?
yeah, like United
Wow.
States is the first, and then Germany, and then Turkey.
Wow.
Yeah, I was also surprised, but thank you guys.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
He alone is pushing the numbers.
But honestly, like all my favorite bands are from Europe.
From you, yeah, over there, yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
there's very few modern American metal bands I'm into.
There's not really any. Yeah, I mean, you mentioned your drummer, Iron Savior. I mean, right here, I freaking love Iron Savior. You know, that's Germany. I mean, my favorite band ever is Blind Guardian. They're over there with you guys.
Also Germany.
Yeah. Do you guys like Blind Guardian?
Yes, I love.
Yes, was also one of the first bands that's been one of the best concerts. In fact, was back then the end of the what was the album Twist in the Myth tour.
Yes.
It was right back then. Then in Krefeld at the stadium, we arrived there at 12 in the noon, like first people to park in front of the door.
Yeah.
And on the front row to all the openers, it was Leaves Eyes, in fact, open for them.
Yeah. Actually, I saw the same.
And Majesty back then, which I then turned out later to play with as a substitution bass guitarist once.
Wow.
Back then under the name Metal Force.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Oh,
That is awesome.
Yeah, for me too. I love Blind Guardian. Like when I was in high school, one of the bands that you listen very often.
One of the most iconic voices, I would say.
Yes,
also,
definitely. So
Henry-Kern.
iconic.
Yeah, Hansi. Yeah. Oh heck yeah. I'm a huge fan of theirs. Yeah. Oh yeah. Cool. Heck yeah. I freaking love that.
And also, whenever they come to Turkey, the tickets, like for Blind Guardian, Epica, and Dream Theater, also Rammstein, like these 4 bands, people really tear the sky apart. Just go and grab the tickets, and it's immediately sold out. They were just playing in the stadiums and stuff, so it was sold out.
Cool.
Wow. Yeah,
Really big listener in Turkey, so that's how I know them.
Sweet. Well, Başak, what kind of like mic do you use?
I use Sennheiser. I mean, I used to use Sennheiser E845, but now I am switching to 965.
965. Yes.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I don't like Shure. Sorry.
Oh, I got
it.
That's all right. That's all right.
You know, I mean, they have their purposes. Like in my little studio, I wouldn't use my Shures for vocals. You know.
Yeah.
definitely guitars and drums and things, but
wait, you were talking about recording or live? Because of course the E965 we use for live.
Yeah, I guess he was asking.
I got you.
Yeah, because you talked about studio, this one.
Ah, okay.
Because for studio,
I mean, for the first album we used Neumann. What was that one?
U47.
Yes.
U67. Sorry.
67.
U67.
But now we are using something different.
Sweet.
Yeah, we had the. Oh god, it's a relatively new, the Slate S1, I think it's called.
oh, I've heard of that.
It's a simulation microphone.
Yeah, actually, it's not so expensive, but it works so amazing because you can just like simulate all other 10,000 euro expensive microphones with that. So
yeah,
I tried and I just really liked it.
Heck yeah, that's awesome. Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Brother, I mean, dude, what kind of bass you play, man?
Different ones. Like since a few years, I'm an endorser of Bassline. That's a small German manufacturer. In fact, based in the hometown of Blank Guardian in Krefeld.
Oh,
Yeah.
sweet.
Yeah, my bass professor back then like pushed me there. Like he, I was playing other basses. I will not say the companies now, but he was like, "Yeah, don't go to this one, and they have a great coffee. They're great people
Great
there."
coffee.
Yeah, that's a story, but that's one point for me. Like whenever I come there, before I touch anything, I want to have my coffee.
There's nothing wrong with that.
It annoys me. We're going into a shop. He's like, "Oh, they have a good coffee in here." I'm just like, "We are here to buy a chair."
I love it though. Hey, coffee's awesome. I love it.
Yeah, it's Bassline, and in the Great Silence, that's the Rebel 5-string first version. They now have a facelift after that, but I still play the first one, and it's an amazing bass, and like with I think with a very unique design, and I like to show that. It's a great, what is it called? Like a showpiece.
You're a show off, anyways. He likes to show off.
Yeah, I mean, I'm already only playing one note at a time, so at least I have to move a lot.
And nobody listens to Paris, right?
I hear you. I hear you. Well, I'll say one thing: you guys are both badasses, so I can tell you that right now.
Yeah.
I didn't know if like Steven had sent y'all any links to our stuff yet, though. How do you say?
What? Sorry.
For the music, yeah. So Jacy's actually the sound engineer for me for my music and stuff. But
okay,
cool.
Yeah, I mean, if you ever wanted to check it out, I can send you the stuff. You know.
Yes,
Yeah, it's on our
definitely.
YouTube channel if you ever want to check it out.
Yeah.
Yes, we
Yeah,
will.
please send us the link.
Cool, man. Yeah, I write like 80s style metal. I'm a huge 80s metal guy, so you know, yeah.
And I play bass on it too, so.
Okay, what bass do you play there?
I have a Schecter.
Oh, very nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's a Schecter. I think it's a C1, but it's like a blood red color. I really love it. It has gold.
Okay, it sounds good. I like it. The description sounds good. It probably also sounds good.
Yeah, and active ECGs. I love that.
Yep. Gold knobs. Yep.
Nice.
Gold knobs sound even better. You don't know that. You're
I
just
mean,
saying
if it's red and it has gold on it,
you're so.
Yeah.
you know.
It's Ruby. I just call her Ruby.
Yep. All right, so so if you had to choose, all right, so I like to ask this, all right, out of the big four, who's your favorite?
What is the big four?
The big four: Slayer, Anthrax, Metallica, and
I'm so ignorant to that because for me, big four is completely from Symphonic Metal scene.
Megadeth.
You know?
Oh, I got you.
I would choose Megadeth.
I want to hear that one too.
Yes, we want to hear both. Yeah.
okay. Yeah, if it's really the big four, it's a tie between Slayer and Megadeth. I mean, it's like so different on the spectrum.
Right.
I think musically Megadeth, energetically Slayer, something like this. I mean, Tom Araya is like one of. He's an icon again. There can like Megadeth, of course, also have their people, but I think what Slayer is also their consistency. Like when there's a Slayer album, you kind of know what comes there, but it's still always great.
Yep.
Yeah.
I would choose Megadeth.
Megadeth. Yeah. I love Megadeth.
Very cool. Very cool.
Heck yeah. All right, sweet.
Yeah.
Well, we love them all, but I think we like Metallica maybe that much better.
I would honestly go Metallica. Yeah. Now, old Metallica, obviously, old Metallica.
Yeah, old Metallica.
Nah, yeah.
Okay. Metal would not be where it is without Metallica. That's for sure. And then the classics are there. I don't know. It never. I think their output back then, when I started to go into metal, was like nothing. Like the Black Album was just passed, and I think the Reload was more or less out. That didn't catch me. Then came Saint Anger, and then I was like,
Right.
Well,
Exactly.
so what is the big deal about Metallica? You know,
Right.
it's like they caught me in the wrong age.
Right.
Right.
Well, yeah, we agree with you on that. That stuff is yeah.
Well, really past the Black Album, you know, it was all downhill.
Yeah. I love the '80s. Yep.
Yeah, undoubtedly, they're great.
So, like, I mean, out of the big four for symphonic metal, I mean, I'm thinking you guys are going to choose Nightwish.
Yes, I would.
I'm just like thinking, but already only for their influence, like for their how they carry the whole symphonic metal wagon.
Nightwish.
Yeah.
Nightwish.
I think already this makes them the #1 spot.
Yeah, also they have the best singers.
Yes.
Like, I think they changed 3 singers, but all were really good and different.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, they always had the best singers fitting with the music.
Oh yeah, I always thought
Some bands have amazing music, but then the singer is not so good, or the singer is good, but the music is not so good. So Nightwish has all together. Like, Floriansen is my favorite singer.
Oh, okay.
I got you.
Yeah.
Very cool. Well, you know what? They ought to make a big 5 and just add you guys to it.
Yes.
Oh, I wish we would be big, but we are trying to climb there. We don't even have a record label, so we will see.
No,
But thank you.
we're taking our steps today.
We are just humble, improving metal band right now. We want to be someday there, but yeah, we will see that.
Well, I mean, I don't see any reason why you can't.
You
know, I mean, you guys sound great.
Sorry, it's up to us.
Yeah, if it was up to us, but I'm like we're just making everything that we can do in our possibilities, the best that we can do. But just the internet world and just like how you get somewhere is changed a lot. Like, for example, for Nightwish, for other big bands, it was another time, because back then you only had to be good. And there was not so many competition, and you would go and play live and people would hear you and then they would follow you, right? Internet was not a big influence, or just like internet marketing or Facebook advertisements, this and that. Mm-hmm. At the moment, just you cannot do anything just with your talent. You have to have some financial support behind of you to show, to just come through the big crowd and show what you did. And for this, you really need a big financial support. For example, the best example to that is Beyond the Black. It's a very good band from Germany, but they had really good production support behind of them, so they could go at their first concert and play at the main stage of Wacken. Like, your first concert, you're not starting from a pub or somewhere, just Wacken. And of course, then people immediately notice you and just notice how amazing is your music, and the band is talented, and then just keep following you, At the moment, for us, at least, such kind of moves are so hard, and that's why we are trying to get a bit more support with crowdfunding campaign, because since we are also professional musicians, and since last year we could not play any kind of music, metal or classical, our band finance dropped down huge, immensely, dramatically. And that's why we decided to make a crowdfunding campaign and get support from our listeners, so that we can maybe be heard a bit more, because when we meet some new listeners and they're just saying like, oh my God, your music is awesome, but I have never heard of you before, because there are a lot of awesome bands, and who can just like shout a bit more is up to internet, really.
I hear you. Yeah, I completely hear you on that. Well, I'll say this man's big Within Temptation fan. And
oh, great.
I'm gonna be real with you. I mean, I'm being completely honest. Lost Love Symphony. I'm being real with you. I would totally rather listen to you guys. I like you guys.
Yeah, I ever since I've heard you, I think I would rather too.
I mean for real. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Might I ask, like, how did you come across Dream Ocean? Like, I was not informed, like, if this already has been told. Or...
Right. No. Yeah.
He told me about it.
Yeah. YouTube. Yep.
He found it on
YouTube.
But which song was that? Like, was it Grace?
I'm trying to remember.
Storm?
I don't know, but I've just
forgot
listened to
what
everything you've
song.
got so many times now. I don't remember what the first thing was.
I know.
Okay. Yeah, but okay, so YouTube.
Okay.
But this is like, I mean, of course, we cannot reach America with a concert at the moment, but as she said, like the internet is it is great for us to, because else we would not be able to reach America. But yes, everybody is showing out, and nowadays also, like, I don't want to sound like mean, but anybody can sound good. Like nowadays, like you don't have to have like I don't know, a whole big studio. Everybody at home, with the right plugins, the right presets, can at least put something out there that is not terrible. If you would go for the Angels Fall First of Nightwish, beautiful music, but I mean the sound, you like somebody would show you the door nowadays. Nowadays, everybody sounds immediately top notch, and it makes the bar of being recognized higher, even if you know that you have on other levels qualities, that you know that you can deliver the same stuff live, that you have maybe a more well thought out songwriting and everything. It is harder to be to shine there.
But there comes the live concerts importance again, because now you hear some perfect production and everything played, computer programmed, but then what you hear on live is the real deal. There you can just recognize who is really able to do that or not. So I'm a huge fan of live concerts. Like, for example, when I listen to a band, if I'm a fan of the band's recording, then I'm definitely visiting the concerts, and then I'm really 100% convinced if the band is really good or not, because some bands, for example, I was a huge band, then I just visited a concert, then I just heard the live concert, it was not sounding quite similar, and I was a bit disappointed as a listener, you know. And that's why I just wanted to have education, because not everybody has this taste, but I just want to be honest with what I am doing. And if I'm going on the stage for a live concert, I don't want people to feel fooled. You know, of course you can be sick. Of course you can have a bad travel before the concert, and especially for singers, everything affects on your body and on your performance. But generally there must be some kind of relationship, like equal quality between the live and recordings. I think so.
I agree.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, when we record our music, we make sure that we don't record anything or produce anything that we can't actually do.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. Yep.
We make a real big point of that.
Yep. I write dry shuttle. Yep. So yeah, I mean, it's got to be the gallops and everything. You got to be able to do it, otherwise. Nope. Yeah.
But for example, when we go to stage, sometimes we're going without a keyboarder, and the keyboard sound comes from back tracks. That's another thing, because it's not like we cannot do it. It's like we don't have the person who will play it. So, I mean, in symphonic metal nowadays, a lot of bands are without keyboarder. I think everybody got used to that. It's a big lack of keyboarder
Yeah.
in the scene, like really, or keyboarders with skill or reliability is unfortunately not easy to find.
I got you. I hear you. I hear you. I hear you.
We really struggle finding singers here.
Oh,
Yeah, it seems like everybody wants to be a Cookie Monster rather than actually sing.
Yeah.
okay, like growlers, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I've been trying to put a little symphonic metal thing together for a while, and that's the problem. You can't find a singer.
Yeah,
Oh.
basically everyone, a huge chunk of it here is just, you know, I mean, it's like, well, we actually like singing, you
Yeah,
know.
I
What
mean,
you do
clean
is-
vocal.
Yeah,
Pardon
I said what she does is singing.
yeah.
me? Yeah.
That's what
I
we
cannot
got.
do the growlings. I don't know. Maybe if I could do it every now and then, I would use, because it makes everything more interesting, maybe for some listeners. But I cannot do that because I think my vocal cords are too clean for that, and I'm afraid to injure my voice.
Right,
And
right.
also, I am professionally working as an opera singer. I would risk my career.
Oh, please preserve your voice.
Yeah, we do like
Okay.
clean. Yeah, we both like clean vocals. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, me too. I'm
Yeah.
huge fan of clean vocals.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, awesome. That's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. So okay, so like who have some bands that you guys played with? You know.
Bands that we played with.
Back then in Turkey, we had support for Orphaned Land, and we supported Epica and Mirat
Oh.
and Children of Bodom. Yes.
Oh yeah.
But these were in Turkey, and in Europe we supported Emberian Down, Edenbridge,
English, that was.
and what was
Wow.
else?
Um,
I don't remember anymore. I think that was the biggest bands that we played together.
Very
Wow,
cool.
that is so cool.
Yeah. And I know you guys heard you mentioned Children of Bodom, of course, Alexi, and that's
Yeah, that was so sad.
I know. Yeah.
He was. I mean, we only met him on the backstage, but he was cheerful. He was funny. That's the memory that left for me.
Right.
That's sad.
Yeah.
And so young.
Oh yeah, you got that right. Yeah.
Also, Children of Bodom made a lot for the metal scene, I
Yeah.
think.
definitely.
Yeah. I mean the music itself is what I love for them, you know. I mean I was like freaking awesome. Yeah. Man, wow. That's cool as crap though. Yeah. I mean you mentioned Epica, yeah. They're awesome.
Yeah.
Oh,
Epica
yeah.
is one of my favorite as well.
Mm-hmm.
And Epica band members are just the nicest people I have ever met.
Sweet.
Really. I mean, I had contact with Mark Jansen since MySpace time, like maybe since 2006, 5, maybe 7, and he even used to put me in his favorite friends. He liked me then, but I sound terrible. He was just nice, I think, and they were also starting Epica. So that's how I met Mark Jansen, and since then we just kept contact. And when they come to Turkey, we supported them. And he sang in our album in one song, like he made the growlings. And especially I wrote a song which was called Never Enough. And then I was thinking like, we have a song Never Enough, so I will ask to Mark Jansen, because Epica also have a song called Never Enough, you know. It was a bit funny, but I just did it on purpose a bit. So he made the growling.
Sweet.
But now Sebastian does that because, of course, we cannot call
Mark Jansen every
Mark
time, but,
Jansen.
like, sometimes he's busy. So,
Sometimes he's busy.
I hear you.
Oh yeah.
But now our new growler is Sebastian. He's learning, but just like first time he did, it was already so good. Although he doesn't like so much, but every now and then I just like push him. Please do that. So.
yeah, and it's like, well, what is the word? although I like to walk a lot on the stage and everything, but the one barrier maybe to really like perform like, and this is what I admire about every singer, but of course also a front person like her, it's just like, it is such a personal moment. Like my instrument is like, well, it's an instrument, it's a tool, which I know how to control, but with my voice, I'm very self-aware.
Yeah.
And this is why she sometimes needed to poke me. I'm getting more self-assured over the time, but now it's Corona. Now let's see how it will be afterwards.
Yeah. I hear you. Yeah. Heck yeah.
So, maybe I should get Corona so that my voice goes. And
no.
So you guys write stuff together, right?
Yes.
Okay. Do you guys also record at home, or do you go to the studio?
No, we're going to studio.
All right, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I hear you. Yeah. Sweet.
We unfortunately don't have a home studio to record. Mm-hmm. Actually, after Corona, we kind of thought about that, because we started to record this album in one studio in Berlin. But then because of Corona and travel restrictions, we could not go there. So we had to change it to a friend's studio, because since he was our friend, he was more tolerating and letting us to go at his place and stay there and record. So at the moment we are hiring his studio.
Cool. Oh, okay. Sweet. Heck yeah.
That's kind of how I started, was doing home recording, and then I got more and more stuff until I needed a building for it.
His own
studio. That too.
Yeah.
And then now I'm recording people.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's a badass. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's cool.
So
I don't know if we would go there, but we definitely want to build our recording studio. I mean, we can just rehearse here, but not record. We have the equipment, but isolation is a bit problem, you know.
I got you.
Oh, sorry.
I got you.
So how is the lockdowns right now over there?
Well, it's not a lockdown. It's, I think they call it shutdown. Really, there's obviously a difference. In Germany, however...
in Germany, you shut down.
Yeah, we shut down like everything is open except for culture stuff, more or less. I mean, you have to have a mask. For a lot of stuff now, you have to have a test, but no concerts, no meeting in larger groups. Even on the outside, like at the moment, you're only allowed to meet with 3 people or 2 households or whatever. Yeah. They change the rules every week, in fact. It's hard to keep up with it.
Okay.
So I don't know whether they just do this to annoy us so that we just like immediately stay at home.
It's kind of annoying, though.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, yeah.
Like, especially for us, it's very hard. We don't have any job at the moment. And also, like, for example, I am getting an audition call from some opera house. And then I'm booking my hotel and I'm buying my tickets. And then Angela Merkel shows up on TV and she says, like, nope, you're not allowed to go. Sit at home. And I'm just like, and then I get email like, audition is canceled. We will rearrange the date. And I'm just like, all the tickets, all the train money that I just gave. Like, seriously, it's kind of getting, but I think it's necessarily.
I just would wish that they would just give a clear order and not like, today we think like this, tomorrow like this.
Yeah.
Just say for now, okay, for 2 weeks, everybody stays at home and starves to death. And then afterwards we're clear.
Yeah.
This I would definitely prefer.
That's what they do in Turkey right now. Everybody sits at home 2 weeks, like 17 days. And hopefully not starve to death, but I don't know. I'm expecting that after 17 days, population of Turkey will rise a lot.
Like 9 months later.
Yeah, 9 months.
I hear you.
Like, seriously, all the countries are just hoarding toilet paper, and in Turkey, everybody's hoarding alcohol. Like, I'm like, what the fuck? In Turkey, people were hoarding alcohol before the lockdown.
I hear you.
So these market people will do some things, and 9 months later, the country population will be.
Oh yeah,
I hear you. Yeah. I hear you. I gotta ask this. you were in Turkey. Did you eat turkey in Turkey?
Did you eat turkey in Turkey?
Oh my god. Yes, I did.
Oh, all right.
I was just wondering if that was a thing.
Hey, yeah. Yep. So
is that?
I even loved the turkey first. I was a child, and we had the turkey for New Year's Eve. My father bought the turkey, and we fed it in the balcony. And then I played with the turkey, and then I ate the turkey. And all this happened in Turkey.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
So
Also, when you whistle to turkeys, they get angry, and they just like go like. Do you know that?
Right.
It's so funny. When you whistle, they just go like angry and just like puff up. Okay, that's enough turkey.
That's good stuff. I like that.
So is that where you're from? Is Turkey then?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Sweet.
So that was a serious question. Okay.
Okay. And you're from Germany then, right?
I'm from Germany, yes.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
Turkish, she's German.
Sweet.
Very cool. Okay.
Yeah, heck yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I got a question for you. My last name is German. Is that common over there?
Really?
Kern, yeah. Kern. Is that
Can you say again?
Kern?
Kern.
Uh-huh. Ke.
Yeah, that is
Can.
Kern. Yes.
Yeah. Is that common? Do you see that a lot over there? Or?
I've definitely seen it. Common, not
It means
so
seed.
much. Yeah, think you seed.
Oh, okay.
Like,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Sweet.
yeah, there you go.
Oh, I hear you.
Killer aloft.
That's good stuff. I hear you.
Wow.
Okay.
I've seen it, but not so much. They're more regular names.
I got you. So I got to ask both of you guys, what is your favorite foods to eat?
Food. You go first.
I have a lot of favorite food, but I would say kebab, Turkish kebabs.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
love Turkish kitchen. Like I love Turkish kitchen. I don't know.
I like it.
So
like
kebab.
I like it.
Well, I understand. I just like going to a Mediterranean restaurant and say, just give me anything.
But yeah, exactly.
You cannot go really wrong there.
I would, but my favorite kind of kebab is, by the way, lamb kebab. I mean,
okay.
the vegan people will kill me.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, what about you, brother?
We have a local dish from my hometown called Himmel und Erd, which translates to heaven and earth, and it's more or less not really a stew, but it's everything very mashed together out of potato, onion, and apples. This is why heaven and earth comes from up and down.
Oh, okay.
Together with a local blood sausage.
Oh,
Fried.
Blood sausage.
Yes.
It's so metal, right? I love that too. It's the best German dish ever.
wow.
Yeah. I mean, of course, everything Italian, Turkish, it's also very high. But I thought, if I really think about it, because it is so rare to get outside, if I don't make it myself, that might be my favorite one.
But it's a traditional dish from Cologne, right?
Yeah.
So you have to eat it in Cologne.
Yes.
Oh,
You go to
okay.
the cathedral. I don't know whether you know the city of Cologne.
I don't.
I've heard of
Okay,
it.
it's only the fourth biggest in Germany. No, it's my hometown, and we have one of the biggest cathedrals there, and our local beer and 100 different breweries, and it's awesome. Go there, get it.
Heck yeah.
Oh, we definitely want to visit Germany one day.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
It's an amazing country. Like Germany is really beautiful. Its nature is beautiful. A lot of place to see. People are mostly polite, but yeah.
Mostly.
I hear you. Actually, out of anywhere in the world, I'm gonna be real with you. It actually would be Germany. I'd want to go, just because of, from Blind Guardian to Wacken to the scenery to every, it's all there. Yeah. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Definitely. So, have you ever visited Europe? Like, which countries did you go before?
I haven't.
We both haven't been to Europe. We would love to, but yeah. Actually, my record label is in was in Europe, over in Latvia. You know.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah,
Cool.
Slip Trick Records. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I would love to go to Europe. Yep.
And I haven't been to USA. I would love to see
Yes,
there.
definitely.
Like,
East to west.
yes.
Yeah.
But I just wanted sometimes even to move in there and live there. But now I cannot handle this again because I moved in Germany, and the second time I'm too lazy for that to do this again.
I hear you.
But if I would move in USA, I would go to San Francisco.
Oh, okay. Yeah. California. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
California.
Yeah. I got you. Sweet.
Yeah, so we're over in Georgia. That's on the East Coast.
Oh,
Yeah. Capital Atlanta.
Correct.
You know your stuff, brother.
Ah,
You know your stuff, brother. Yeah.
I would bet money that they know more about our
Absolutely.
geography than we do.
Yeah.
Their
he
geography.
does.
Yeah. I am really ignorant with that stuff. I don't really know. I'm not good with that.
I also don't know a lot. I'm learning from him, but he just like he reads encyclopedia as hobby, you know. That's like
I like
he's too nerdy.
I'm a hit at parties, though.
it.
Oh yeah.
I hear you.
So you're really into history and stuff then, right?
History, yeah, like history, geography. I like to roughly know what's happening before I make my mind about it. Yeah, I mean, United States is kind of a world player, so like there are definitely some countries that I have no clue about and that I'm surprised. And Turkey is in fact one of them. Although we have such a big Turkish community, I've learned so much since I know her.
Cool.
Learned so much and enjoyed so much, which I didn't have like any prejudices. I just simply didn't know.
Yeah,
Right,
but
Yeah.
most of the people in Europe, they have prejudice against Turkey. Like, for example, when I was first time in Europe, people were asking if we are traveling around with camels. I was like, what?
Oh my, yeah.
Or somebody asked me some Arabic letters and asked me to read it, and I was just like, we are not using Arabic letters. Like, since Republic of Turkey found, we are using Latin alphabet as you do, guys. So,
Right.
and then and my teachers were in the school were telling, if all the Turkish people are like you, invite more friends here to study with us. And I was so happy when she told me like that. Also, when we made a concert in Turkey, our band, all band members are German except for me. And everybody was amazed, like, especially they were amazed by the nightlife, because they were like, oh my God, your nightlife is so amazing. Like, you can just pick whatever you want to do. If you want to have calm chat, you can go to a dim light and a bit more silent music playing room and sit down and take a beer with your friends and chit chat. Or if you want to dance, then you have to change the room. It's more or less like that also in Finland.
Oh, okay.
But
Yeah.
with less people.
In Finland, it's quite crowded too. But yeah, when you compare to Istanbul, it's definitely less. But yeah, we have very modern lifestyle, and they were amazed and they could not believe, because they were like, it is so modern and European. The women are so beautiful. They're dressed up, they're making up and stuff, you know, because a lot of cultural differences between Germany and Turkey. And the Turkish people in Germany are also different than Turkish people in Turkey. So they were so surprised in a positive way.
I got you.
So everybody should go there. And some people, I know that they don't want to go at the moment because of Erdogan, but this should not influence, because when you go to country, you meet the real people, you experience the real life, and this is still amazing.
I hear you. That's all. Yeah.
Yeah. So
I love my country a lot.
Yeah, I hear you.
Well, I was going to say, don't believe everything you hear on the news about America.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, media only shows the bad stuff.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
Exactly.
I'm sure also about like America is like that. I don't think that you guys are picking up your guns and going to the schools every day to kill children, right?
Thank you, Başak.
We see all the time.
Exactly. Thank you.
I have a lot of American friends and I love them. Also, I believe like this Canadian American competition, I would always go with the American friends. You know, like I think American people are so nice, but only on the television we see the negative stuff and goes for the turkey. I think it's always like that.
Right. Well, thank you for saying that.
Yeah,
it's the truth. Yeah.
I'll tell you too, 99% of people here, you know, blacks and whites, get along. You know, and they make it seem like it's not like that, you know, watching the news, but we really do all get along pretty well.
I'm sure normal folk is getting along, but the politics, you know, and that's why it's going out. Like if the policeman is not fair, like you as a normal folk, then of course it has more effect, because actually policemen should first be.
You mean politician?
Policemen, like
at the police.
Police.
Because you were talking about. Sorry.
Yeah. When the policeman is not equal to the folks, of course this goes out quicker, and that shows the whole people like that.
I got you. I got you. Yeah. I hear you. Yeah.
I mean, the same problem with Turkey.
Yeah.
I mean, since Erdogan is there, everybody thinks that we are just like wearing scarves and just, I don't know, everybody is super religious or we're not partying at all. But actually, when you go there, it is the most luxurious life.
I hear
like,
you.
much more luxurious than here.
I hear you. That's awesome. Yeah, that's really cool. You're from Turkey. That's awesome. Yeah.
Oh, tell them about Berzan.
Yeah, so I wrote a side project band, thrash metal. I'm a big thrash metal. But yeah, the singer is actually from Turkey. He sounds,
oh, really?
Yeah, he sounds like freaking Judas Priest or something. Yeah, I mean, just badass. Yeah, Solemn Virtue is that side project.
What's his name?
So Solemn Virtue is the band name, but his name is Berzan. But he is a badass. Yeah.
Berzan?
Berzan?
Yep.
Berzan.
Oh.
Yep.
I never heard of him.
What was his last name?
Berzan. I don't know how to pronounce. I'm really ignorant with last names, how to pronounce stuff. But Wonen, I don't know how to pronounce Wonen. O-N-E-N.
Onan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry, I'm really bad with that. But yeah, I mean,
I mean,
he's a badass. Yeah, but he's from Turkey. Yeah, he lives in Turkey right
now. But is he in USA or is he in Turkey?
So yeah, he actually sang in Turkey. So he lives there right now. And yeah, he sent us the vocals because I'm really, when I write, I'm really freaking picky. I'm sure you guys are picky. But I was, so he fit the description of what I wanted, you know. So yeah. But yeah, I thought that was really cool. Turkey, yeah. I mean, like you said, everyone's nice, you know. I mean, that, you know, yeah.
Also, we like people from other countries. When you go to Turkey as a foreigner, everybody will treat you like you're a Hollywood star.
Yeah.
Everybody will come and want to talk to you or get to know you or be your friend and make a selfie with you. You will really totally feel like you're a Hollywood star. Like people were making pictures with him because he looks like a Viking.
I love it. I love it.
He's such a shy person. He was so flattered, and he was just like, "Why everybody wants to take pictures with me?" Because it is like that.
I hear you. That's awesome. That is really cool. Yeah. Heck yeah. Sweet.
Well, I certainly hope you guys get to visit here one day, especially tour and everything.
Yeah, with the band, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. You can help us.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
You can help us to reach out folks in USA, and especially on at the end of May we will release a new single plus our Indiegogo campaign. Finally, there you can purchase our merchandise, our album, and some other perks. That would make a great support to us, especially nowadays. Without a record label, we really need that support. Even if you cannot just like financially invest, but if you share, if you send it to people as like private message, not like really sharing, but sending to people and bring some people to us, we highly appreciate that.
Oh, I mean, honest to God, we will do everything we possibly can to help get you guys. I mean, you guys are seriously badass.
Mm-hmm.
And
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And actually, over here in Georgia, there's actually a festival that's pretty freaking big. Over here, that is Prague Power. But
Prague Power, it's in Georgia.
Yeah. It's
there's also Prague Power Europe.
They have
a spin-off.
Yeah, exactly.
That
It's
would
actually,
be, of course, amazing.
Yeah, it just happens to be in Georgia, here in the States. So it's really local to us. That's about an hour away. That's awesome. But yeah, I mean, Blind Guardian, everyone's, all the badass stuff's been there. So
you would definitely fit in there, especially with the upcoming album.
Yeah.
Yep.
It will be also very progressive.
It will be everything.
I mean, I already read some comments on under Great Silence. Everybody was just saying, what a progressive song.
Sweet. Heck yeah, I love it. So I got to ask you guys, what do you like to do in your spare time? Both of you.
What spare time?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
Well, I sleep a lot and I play with my cats. We have 2 cats, 2 Maine Coon from your country.
I like it.
Yeah, and sport.
Mm-hmm. Sweet.
I'm training most of the time when I'm free.
Sweet.
Oh, okay.
Heck yeah, that's awesome.
But if I'm not training, it's because I don't have time. Okay. Not I'm lazy.
Not
because I'm lazy.
I got you. Brother, man, what about you, man? What do you like to do?
What am I doing? It is like, but for me, it's a seasonal thing. I'm always like, when I'm interested in something, I'm going 110% for it.
Uh-huh.
Like at the moment, since 3 months, it's totally NBA.
Oh, okay.
Like since Corona, my day routine shifted that I'm basically living in Eastern time right by now. So I'm really watching the games. Started to practice in, although I'm only like, was it 5'10"? I think I'm 5'11". But for at least I can do sports, because at the moment all gyms are closed. You're not allowed to have any sports with contact, but I can practice for myself at least. And else video games, in fact, board games, also like old school nerd stuff. I used to do pen and paper or dungeon crawling games.
Yeah, video games for me too. Huge
and
interest.
Awesome.
At the beginning of the Corona, in fact also already before, I was a bit into miniature painting, like this Warhammer stuff.
Oh yeah.
So it depends always, but this is, I don't get bored, let's say like that. Like I always find something to entertain myself, and if it's only the cats, which are sleeping. That's why we're looking there. They're like both sleeping there.
They're big. They're like so huge. Right? Maine Coon cats.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. Well, I will say this. Jacy and I mean, it is and we really mean that, is a complete, absolute honor to have both of you on talking with us. I mean, seriously.
Oh, yeah.
It's our pleasure.
I mean, seriously, like, we can't thank you enough for talking with us.
We thank you. Thank you.
No problem at all. Yes. Thank you so much, guys, for joining us. Thank you. All right, have a good one, guys. Thank you.
Yeah, you too, and all the success with your music as well. Stay healthy.
Thank you. You too. Thank you. Oh yeah. Have a good one, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
The Henry-Kern Show would like to thank our friends Kruse Effects, Slip Check Records, Pick World Guitar Picks,
and of course, Nebulous Music Studios in Royston, Georgia.